Merry meet and welcome. Welcome to the realms of mysticism, the occult, and magic, where your possibilities are only limited by your imagination. Welcome to the Witch's Cauldron and discover the knowledge you seek. Gather round the cauldron and even stay for a spell. Brightest blessings to you. Merry meet, Aries, and welcome to the Witch's Cauldron. This is Paula. I'm here to do your January 2023 tarot reading. I have a couple of oracle decks on board for you, as well as a couple of tarot decks. Let's get into the general energies that are going on for you. Overarching energies. I have your planetary ruler here is Mars. And here is your Zodiac card. These are from the Barbieri Oracle, Zodiac Oracle by Barbara Morris. So, in case you're wondering. And I am pulling from the Moonology Manifestation. And it's the first quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. So January is going to be a time of manifestation in general. If you believe it and you speak it, it will come to you. Aries. So let's get your Moonology Oracle. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. And we have the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. These two go hand in hand with each other. So whatever it is you're manifesting, you have to have a practical plan. You're not going to get anything if you don't put something into action, either through magic or action, okay? And then, sorry if you hear my dog playing in the background. She decided to get a bone. And she's had a rough couple of days with seizures. She has lunation seizures, and full moons wreak havoc on her. Full moons and new moons. So let's get into the tarot part of this. I do my monthly readings based on what is called the 13 moons spread that was taught to me by my head high priest in my trad. He was our head high priest. So over here in water, the driving energy, Temperance in reverse. And water has everything to do with your relationships. It's your love relationships, your family, your kids, your friends. And in general, you may have doubts about some people in your sphere, either a love interest, or I'm picking up kind of like a family interest as well. This is a reminder to not blame others. I like to say, I can't control the a-hole actions of other people, but I can control how I allow their actions to affect me. So, don't lay the blame. Do a lot of introspection. And, if you're having, issues, especially since Mercury is in retrograde at the time of me recording this, there can be a lot of upheaval within relationships because of issues with having to deal with communication. So, if you're having some kind of issues in relationships, don't lay the blame at the other person's feet, because you do play a part of it. Let's keep going here. For those of you who are single, there could be a new romantic interest coming in for you. For those of you who are in a relationship, you could be leveling up or strengthening the bond of a love relationship. But this is also a reminder to follow your heart. So, what is your heart telling you that you need to do? Let's keep going. Last card here, the Knight of Swords. You may be feeling very restless and unfocused. You may be burning out. You could be kind of neglecting your relationships by working too much. And, you have to remember to not only take care of yourself, but to take care and don't miss the opportunity if the chance for love comes through, or to mend fences and really use your words, the power of the word, the Knight of Swords, bringing in messages, bringing you opportunities. Don't just, if you're single, don't just poo-poo someone who expresses interest in you because they're not quote unquote the right look, because you could really miss a beautiful opportunity for someone to come into your life. Also, don't poo-poo the words that come if you're already in a relationship. Don't poo-poo the words that come from your partner, because okay, down here in fire, this is your drive, your passion, and getting things done, that creative spark. It's also, passion as in romantic passion. So let's see here. What do we have? We got the Five of Cups in the upright. There may be disappointment. You may have kind of lost your mojo along the way. And just remember, the Five of Cups, he's focused on what spilled over, right? He's not focusing on the fact that there's still two cups back here upright supporting him. The Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Oh, Lord, it's already been a long morning here. Three of Pentacles, you may feel like you're out there fighting the fight by yourself. That you don't have anybody that has your back, Aries. But remember that you do. There can also be a misalignment or disagreement with someone who this disagreement can really spark off some pretty fiery, passionate words. And I'm not saying in necessarily passionate in a good way. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention to what brings you joy. Okay. What is it, and who are the people who lift you up when you're feeling down? You may be feeling like you're in a rut because, it's just like Groundhog Day, the same day, different, SSDD, same stuff, different day, right? And don't let that kind of sap your energy. A lot of us are in like holding patterns, especially with Mercury being in retrograde right now. That's kind of throwing, wrenches into our spanners in the waterworks. Okay, so let's come over here to Earth. This is your money, your job, career. It's also your home, and the resources and material things that you need to keep you going. Okay, and we have the Justice card in the upright. This is being fair. If you have excess, then share. But it's also about having honor and integrity with your money. If you find You need to balance. This is encouraging you to kind of have a work-life balance. Even if you are in the mode of needing to generate additional income, don't be the workaholic. Don't get into that rut. You got to do what you got to do, but remember that you need to also take care of you, because you are one of your best resources, Aries. Three of Wands in reverse, and this is obstacles and delays. You may be feeling like your house is in complete chaos, and I mean your literal home. Could be in chaos because of, coming out of the holidays, etc., etc. So you could be having a feeling of really feeling overwhelmed. It could also be that, a lot of people, a lot of us are living one paycheck away from disaster. And we're really taking a look at finances and see that we didn't do a lot of really good planning to make sure that we had savings and resources for tough times. The Six of Wands, there's going to be some kind of letdown. It can also be kind of like feeling that you're a failure if you're struggling financially or struggling to provide. So don't let that drive you, because your overarching energies up here, if you remember, your dreams need a practical plan, and speak your world into being. If you feel like a failure and you stay in that energy and you speak those words like, why am I such an F up kind of things, or, oh, I wish I had done, you're not speaking your world that you want to see into being. You're being a defeatist. So don't fall into that trap. Up here in air, this is your creativity, gaining the knowledge, wisdom, intuition, things of that nature. The High Priestess comes up. This is your need to uncover and get to the truth, because things are being hidden from you that could be going on in the background that you need to pay attention to. It's also gaining sacred knowledge. Is there something that you really wanted to learn about and put into action? If there's a particular type of magic, if there is a skill or something that could, generate additional income, that could, help you out in other parts of your life. This is also encouraging you to be a good student and to gain sacred knowledge and learning and having the wisdom to realize when you need help and not being afraid to ask for help. Communicate your needs. The Nine of Cups in reverse, this is, you may be dealing with somebody that shattered your dreams, and you get stuck in that mindset of, well, if that rat hadn't done this, my life would be completely different. And things happen for a reason. There is a divine plan here, because the High Priestess shows up. There is a divine plan here. And, speak your truth. Don't be overly indulgent. Don't sit on the pity pot. We all have failures. We all have times where we're just, not on point. Don't dwell on it, okay? Don't give that too much space. And you may find out with truths coming out that somebody said or did some really shady crud in the background. And this is someone, you need to be very strategic in the way that you approach things, in the way that you communicate. And it's also, you may find out that people are trying to manipulate you or cheat you in some manner. So just be aware of that, Aries. And up here in spirit, this is your connection to the divine. You have the devil in reverse, coming out of bondage, coming out and going into a new mindset with your spirituality, tapping back into that potential, not staying in that bondage of failure. Embrace putting things into actions and your dreams will come true. Increase your connection to that higher power to help bring about the change and your dreams. We have the Six of Cups in reverse, and you're going to be really kind of looking back and trying to reconnect, because right now it seems like you're being pretty unforgiving with yourself, and that's that's you need, before you can give anybody else forgiveness, you need to give yourself forgiveness for feeling a particular way, for neglecting or not being as spiritually connected as you think you should. Don't dwell on that. Don't let that live rent free in your head. And then the Chariot, you're going to feel like there's just no progress, and feeling defeated and lack of movement, lack of direction, that lack of planning that came up down here in the earth area. And money trouble could be it, every money and being able to provide is on everybody's minds right now. So just remember, you're not alone. And to tap back into source, to tap back into your unrealized potential, to tap into those support systems that are here to help you. You're not alone. You're not fighting the fight by yourself. Aries, stuff the universe wants you to know. 3 final cards for Aries. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the Empress in the upright, and we have the Strength card. Hang in there. Nurture not only those around you, nurture yourself. This is also a card of self-love. You got to take care of you before you can take care of anybody else. Be mindful, especially with Mercury in retrograde right now. There can be some real arguments. You're going to be thinking about, okay, the planning, the relationships. Are there ones that you need to let go? Are there ones you need to walk away from? Because, they don't serve you. It's like cutting out the, cancers in your life so that you can level up and, find your mojo back. So Aries, that's what I've got for you for January 2023. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Did this resonate with you? If it didn't, check the other placements in your chart. This can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So, you may want to check the other readings in the Zodiac that are in your chart for additional guidance. So with that, my friends, Aries, merry we did meet, merry we will part until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light. Bye.